When I was a little girl, I loved dreaming about flying. It made going to bed early bearable. And I would fly high up in the sky. The houses were teeny-tiny. The people were really, really small, and I could barely see the cars. And I didn't need to be in one because I was flying up in the clouds, and they were soft and fluffy. And it was just an extraordinary experience. I didn't want to wake up. I did know, even when I was dreaming, not to fly near the sun. I mean, there are limits to dreaming, after all, and I did not want to turn into a flame. But you know what? It occurred to me today I never saw a bird when I was up there flying. I guess a bird would have been too startled to see a little girl flapping away, even in the dream world. I loved flying because it was about freedom, and it was about freedom from rules that I didn't particularly like. For example, you must drink your milk or you can't leave the table. Well, I was all in favor of leaving the table, but not drinking the milk. After all, it wasn't chocolate. Nowadays, if I fly on an airplane as a grown-up and a wide-awake one at that, there are so many rules to that. It really takes the joy out of it. So that leads me back to how do you be awake and not dreaming and deal with the rules? A big one that, of course, has to do with flying is gravity. We know what happened with Newton, and he had that apple of his fall down, and now we have the rule of gravity. I could be an angel and fly that way, but then I'd have to be dead, and then I wouldn't be talking to you, and that's just very complicated. I could pretend I was a bird, but that would be silly, and so I'm not going to do that. I do envy birds that they can fly, but they have to eat worms and stuff. So I've back to the whole idea of flying. I guess as a person, I just can't do that. I don't have wings, but you know what? If I flew, I'd lose my hands, and I really like touching the world.